Okay. Hey, everybody. Welcome, welcome. It is Friday. It is time for Slay the Spire. Uh, for the second to last one of these. I don't know. We'll see how much more we fit in. But yesterday we had relative to this stream, we had a date announced for Slay the Spire 2's early access, which is 2 weeks. So we've got this week, we've got next week. Means that the mods we are picking for today and next week are more specifically selected out of the pool because I didn't want to miss them. Because once Slay the Spire 2 happens and is released, you can be certain that there will be a lot of that going on here as well. And that means today, we're going to be playing with the Researchers. The Researchers is a mod that I've had sitting in the pile for a while. There was a note on it that said that, like, coming soon there was going to be a kind of like a point 2 update, not for, like, cards, but for, like, I think more art, music, whatnot, assets. And I was like, okay, well, I'll wait on that, you know? I'll give that its time to... Well, there's no more time left to wait. So, we're going to take a look at the Researchers today. We got these two buddies. Researcher and assigned facility yard from the future. Because as we'll see when we get into things, we have, like, fun MS Paint art, and I think that they had done, like, some commissioning for things. So yeah, that's our start for today. We're gonna have a fun time seeing what we got here. Oh, look at the time. Okay. That's cute. I like this already a lot. With our character models. Okay, get a data request. That's all right. We will find the data. Let's learn about our deck. It's got strikes. It's got defense. We got the like hard light barriers and a hard light blade. Research. Choose one. +1 strength or +1 dex. That's cute. Okay. It's the research. That's a good upgrade for just +1/+1 stats. And then, okay, so we have research and we have development, the two sides of the coin. Let's learn about what looks to be our big mechanic. Development. 2 cost, gain 8 block. Experiment 1. Play 1 skill, upgrade a random card in your draw pile. Experiment. This card remains when played separate from your hand. Upon meeting the conditions, its effect will activate and can be activated in the number of uses it has. After all uses, it will be discarded. Okay. So this is a very simple one. Again, I guess it's, introduce your mechanic to your player. So this is, we play this and it's going to be like a little worse than defending. 2 cost in, 8 block. But after we play the card, remains when played, then it goes into active experiment, and when we play a skill, it'll trigger to upgrade a card in the draw pile. It means that it says that this is the amount of uses, so this could be like experiment 2, experiment 3, etc. But that's straightforward. Okay. We can do a lot with that. And then research is here to give us... I wonder what this is here to tell us. Cheap powers? Maybe that's a... Oh, look at the research on here. We're researching the little bug. Cards that go on adventures. Alright, I'm probably gonna take the money here. Huh. 2 elites, but they're on the right-hand side. Early shop is... like... If I take the right-hand side, we have, like, this shop, and then it's fight, 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 fight. There's no events on this side. I don't like that. I would rather have, like... That's going to end up with a lot of cards and money, but not a lot of, like, fun beats. Yeah. Let's maybe try this side where we, like, go up this. We're going to take 1 elite, but we're going to get, like, a heavier concentration of events, which should give us more relics and stuff in the long term. Yeah, let's try this. I'll just take the bucks to make the shop more useful here if we're going to take this early shop. That gives us like 250 or maybe a little more. Okay. Data request. Oh, right. We play a data request at the start of each combat. Looks like we're using orbs as the placeholder for these. Oh, that's why we have a power in our starting deck. Okay. This makes sense now. I understand things a little better. So the research is here for the data request, which is using it's not the think ahead art, that's the so that makes research an Iron Wave. And then it's played and it's exhausted. Okay. Okay. So this is a small portion of things to teach us about, like, the routes that these things take. So, like, if I go development, I'm gonna bonk there. We have the researchers here. We're learning about the way that the experiments that they have work. Basically, we play the card and then they set up in the experiment lab. And then when we hit the condition, they go a second time. So like if I go ahead and play defend here, that'll fire that. And it upgraded that strike. Because it upgrades a card in the draw pile. Okay. Gain 6 block, increase by 2 for every active trial. Every trial, okay. Here for the Personas, the interesting game design thoughts, hell yeah. So, we've got R squared, runs winning, times taking centrifuge. What's this one? The outlier. What could it be? Okay, this is cute. Organization. Choose an active experiment to gain draw 2 cards and complete exhaust. Ah, this is the real power on it. So, like, unupgraded, this is like, it just gives you, like, draw 2 on an experiment, and that you know, not a lot there for, especially on cost. But once you can start adding that repeatedly, what is gravity parry? This has a new keyword. Phase. Gain 4 block, gain 5 damage. When phasing, deal 5 more damage and gain 4. This card is used when exhausted. Okay. This card doesn't have a built-in way to do that. It's like an Iron Wave, but it implies a lot more. If you can burn it, it double activates. if you could give it exhaust. I'm gonna pick it up just as a like, these kind of want us to have experiments right now, and like, this is a fine block card, but like, if it's a keyword, it has to be real. Is this some cash? Sweet. This will all be worth it. It's true. It will be. Right here. Let's begin. Yeah. But yeah, I love our two buddies already. Alright, before we make any choices at all, we're gonna go ahead and remove the curse. Then we can start looking. Let's learn. We've got our Delta Rune prophecy on the back there. This is cute though. Experiment 2, turn end, deal 8 damage, and this will. So when you end turn, it will fire. So this is a way to have like an active experiment that just is like damage, and you can like set it up more. Overpower, deal 10 damage. Experiment 1, play a power to draw 2 cards. Ooh. Okay, so this is like a slightly bigger pommel strike, but you have to do a little bit of work for it. Phase. Huh. Another phase card without a way to exhaust. You want it? Server hash. Gain 2 block. Experiment, play 1 attack, gain 4 block. And then... Oh! This is like block you can like set up for the future in an interesting way. Because like you can play this and then like... You can weave it in when you want that much, like, damage. I'm really good on... Oh, what's our... Ooh, okay. I see. We're learning. This is a cute... It gives it phase, and phase auto-plays when... Okay. Let's begin the experiment. I'm gonna buy a couple cards, because we're not gonna be doing as many fights on this side. I think I'm gonna buy Overpower Entropy and the Preserved Insect. We could get Strike Dummy, but, like, I'd rather just remove all the strikes, to be honest. So, like... How close is... Oh, and we can upgrade here for our... Yeah, so let's go. You, Entropy, and... We actually probably don't want Strange Spoon, right? Because that can turn off phase. I'd rather have them be dependable. Shelf Project is interesting. I love the art. I think that's cute. Alright. Let's move on up. We get to go research. Oh, look at the art on these two. Oh, we're choosing which of our buddies is gaining strength. Increase agility. Okay, so we have 5 block right now. We can go... Full block and put up Entropy. And we don't have any powers. Okay. Ethereal... Oh! Rigel Punch. Oh, this just has phase. I don't need to play it. Okay. Cool. So this card sort of has exhaust because it's going to be stuck up there. Alright. Then that'll exhaust and Punch. There it goes. Tesla coil. At the start of each turn, add a plasmic energy into your draw pile. Plasmic energy is ethereal phase. Next turn. Huh. That's very cute. Like, the turns you draw the plasmic energies, they're kind of dead, but they're gonna build up to draw more? Okay. Wonder what the upgrade on that looks like. Holographic shield. I do not have enough offense to knock you out. Because, like, now I'll draw, like, a dead card, but the dead card will make itself a live card and an energy later. Yo, look at how cute Analyze is. Permanently increase the number of trials on this card by 1. Sadly, this won't do anything for us because, you know, it's gonna... This is from a generated card. Cute, though. Conceal carry. Phase. 6 damage. When phased, gain 2 strength. Okay. Server hash. And then multi-thread. Okay. Sure, let's try it. Alright, we're gonna take left route. I know it's one less elite, but like the events I think should... Yeah, here we go. Remove a card. We are fine removing an attack to start. Actually, no, I added a couple different block things. We remove 1 strike. That'll be fine. And then upgrade. Yo, I didn't even consider, like, the very blocky nature of our friends here. I don't know the researchers' names. Alright, entropy, I think, is pretty important to get ethereal and phase. And research is also a very important upgrade. These seem like our big ones. Development is an upgrade I also want because, like, I want that card to be better. Let's get entropy going further because ethereal phase is just really cool. Fight. I'll shop at 75 bucks. Wow. Gain 3 manipulation. Increases the amount... Is that generator boss stage? Okay, so this is strength for phased cards. Sure. Clipboard. Gun? Just have a gun? Ooh. Exhaust the top card of your discard pile. For the clipboard bonk. Cute. Choose a card in your hand to add phase to exhaust. Gain 2 energy, add a slime to the top of your draw pile. Exhaust a card in your discard pile. Okay. I don't think I'm going to spend anything here. I know that, like, we could buy Rigel Punch or Clipboard. Clipboard is, like, reasonable because but, like... Yeah, we do have an upgrade, a couple upgrades available. And we could upgrade that to, like, turn on... We could buy the manipulation. That would upgrade... It wouldn't upgrade the multi-threader, but it does work with entropy. That's interesting. Let's believe in phasing as our plan. I'm willing to buy it for that. Alright, the next upgrade I want is making sure that research is both stats, and then I think the next upgrade after that is the, I'll take Lantern. I really like Lantern for setup. But yeah, and then the next upgrade we have is going to be to, the, development, because this gives us more upgrades, and it also makes this card, like, better than 2 defends. Which I think is important. Okay. Small knob. What an awful opening hand here. I guess we're not drawing defense, so that's good. It's fine. Shuttle kick. Deal 12 damage. Shuffle a short circuit into your draw pile. Plays when drawn. Status. Experiment. 1 per... What on... Huh. That's like a funky void? It says we'll lose 1 energy, I just don't know what that 1 progression, if that just is it goes. Yeah. Bonk. Yeah, like, when another experiment progresses, it eats. That could be it. Dark matter. Okay. Alright. When one or more experiments eat it. Okay, so this'll go when any other one goes. Crunch. Pen nib, that's good. R squared. And plasma pulse. Add a plasmic energy to your hand. Sure, to your hand, that's actually pretty good. Etheric 2? This card will exhaust if it is in your hand a certain number of times. Oh. So that won't exhaust unless it happens twice? It's minorly ethereal? Okay. I'll take this route. Oh, yeah, I'll upgrade 2 cards at random. Gravity Parry's a nice one to have an upgrade on. So, research. Turn on the multi-threader. Start a turn, apply a vuln to a random... Okay. We're getting to learn cards as well from our random card generator. Deal 10 damage, deal 6 damage to all other enemies, take a burn, Rigel Punch, or Concealed Carry. I think this is just a strike. We need a way to eat these. God, I guess this is a deck that wants, like... The eat from discard might have been a worthwhile buy over the other piece. Take one Concealed Carry. We'll get ways to eat it. Give me the max HP, we'll make it through this. Ooh, we're gonna get a little bit of a bonk. We got a lot of upgrades, so this is nice. Yeah, Fiend Fire, like a True Grit sort of thing. Okay, give me my... Oh. We got a Pen Nib for next turn. $30 incoming. Not doing great for 30 incoming. Need to play the data request. I'm gonna double entropy here. Okay, taking a little bit of lump. The idea is that the double card generation should be really nice. 05 command. Add Phase and Ethereal to all cards in your hand. You can't draw cards next turn. Okay. Terrifying. Experiment X, play one attack, apply 2 Vuln and Weak to a random enemy. Okay. Kind of assume this means X equals 0. I'm gonna go ahead and play that. Can I not draw cards? Okay, I can't draw any cards. What a terrifying card to get at random. Okay, we get the weak vuln applied. Tubular Dude. Okay. How... Oh, when we burn this, that'll burn a status. Okay. Okay. Uplink. If the next card you play has phase, exhaust a copy of it. Ooh, okay. Let's go. That did not resolve in a good order, I don't think. That's X equals 0. Okay. Research grant. Cost 1 once each time a card is phased, gain 2 manipulation, reset this card's cost. Okay, let's leave. Borealis Protocol. Unplayable phase. When drawn... Ooh. Terrifying. What? Huh. But, like, if you have this on, everything, like, phases or... What's the upgrade on this, too? Whenever you draw a status, gain a strength. Then own tempo. Your next experiment card double plays. What a terrifying card. Unplayable. Like, we would need a way to eat that from deck. I'm thinking about volcano research, which would work with, like, the plasmic energy buildup. I don't know that I want a 4th power in this deck, because we already have these 3, and these are... This one's great, this is great. I'm not... Influx power works with entropy, but it's on its own, it's funky. I don't know how to make this work with our deck, because we don't have cards to work with even our normal phase things. On tempo. One cost on that, okay. Ooh, we can turn on the data override. That's a really cool thing there. So this is, when completed, play another data override exhaust, and so it'll keep going. Ooh, what a terrifying card. Okay. So, this relic gives you draw 2 and a 4th energy every turn, and gives you 3 electromagnetic instabilities when you get, which just can't be removed from your deck, and when you hit all 3 of them, end your turn. Terrifying. I like this would be a really fun one on, like, a big deck play on. I like the idea of setting this up with, like, a lot of power bits. Also, Amamori obviously makes this, like... I'm gonna play with the universal access card. Makes me, like, maybe I should have picked that power back up, but now I can pick up powers a lot more, freely, because our clearance level is high enough. I'll take the 2 elite run here. We'll have to act 3 our big elite, which is fine. We'll decide on the shop or the lines here. We'll have enough for that shop, I'm sure. Okay. Okay, and this does have the strength, you know, the strength dex up, so there'll be 4 and 4 on the next play. This is really nice. Like, this just makes our powers a lot easier to play in turns, when they can fit in a turn a lot more, and, like, ooh, we just don't have lethal here. That's a pain. That's too much damage for fight 1. Don't like that. Duh. Entropy for another entropy. Alright. I need... Then that replays the data override. Phase 2. Deal 5 damage, add Ferris Blade to your head that costs an additional... Oh. Okay, I see. Whenever you phase a card, gain 3 metallicize at the start of your turn, lose half your metallicize. Sure. I'm way more willing to pick that up now. Now that we, like, are phasing... I'll take the 70. Can we block losing metallicize? Perhaps. No, looks like it's all one. That played twice because that had phase 2. Huh. Apple plus apple. Crunch. Then start a turn, it'll Vuln. We just have a ton of, like, things waiting for us over there. Okay, we're learning a lot about how experiments function. I might be fine with R squared. I feel like I want another defensive piece. Or at least to remove all the strikes and defense from the dang deck. Make our defensive stuff better. No. No, that's fine. Yeah, remove and an upgrade. Remove a strike, upgrade. I don't know, we want to upgrade. This doesn't make plasmic. Yeah, I don't even know what we'd want it on, though. If, like... We're definitely going to take this. I want to remove, remove a defend. Upgrade a defend. Okay, that's fine. Ooh. Alright. This is worrying. My worry is that, like, 3 turns from now, like, we're not gonna have enough damage. And upgrades. Okay, so we can go... So it's going to be another 18 coming in next turn. Okay, that takes you out. Play the defend. We really need to get the entropy going much quicker. Okay. You're gonna die. For each status exhausted. Okay, there we go. Ah, here we go. This is a card I've been waiting to get. This lets us trigger some of our phase things a little easier. Specifically, add an additional trial. Oh, cute. Xbox. Okay, we're about to get stabbed. That's unfortunate, but... Okay, we want to go... Research. Plasma Pulse. Play this to trigger the Plasma Pulse. Then we'll take 1 wound. I'd rather use this on like a 21 turn. I think we have to. Next card is phase. Okay, so we can go. Development. Uplink. Gravity. And that plays it twice, because it plays it and then it eats it. Oh, that's a really nice way to phase something. Like, that's one of our best ways to, because it plays it normal, exhausts it, and then it phases it normal. Okay. We'll take the flex to full block that. Livewire. Play 1 card, gain 2 at a short circuit in your discard pile. So we want to go manipulate, uplink, and then I ordered that wrong because we needed to... Okay, it's fine. Because the nib all of a sudden got me to do a thing funky. We're good. We still full blocked, and we're at 7, so like we'll just kill with our next play. Tubular, dude, I love that. Okay. I'll take that. Eclipse form. Wait a minute. Oh boy. Okay. I'll take it. We need to phase it, obviously. It's like a necessary piece to making that workable. Okay. I don't think I can play Eclipsed Form in this fight. This mod has a checkbox in the mods in the mod config to change that to work whichever way you want. Yep, then here's 21 again. Yeah, you got it, boss. So we're going to take a little bit of a lump here. That's okay. Purge records. When you play a burnt document this turn, gain... What? What are you talking about? Because I think normal, once we finish this fight, I'm going to check the checkbox, but I think retain is the winner under normal circumstances. When you play your turn short circuit, whenever short circuit completes, gain 1. Ooh, interesting. Add 2 burned documents to your hand at the end of turn. Add. Huh. Alright. Sure, let's burn some documents. Okay, I want to go... Mods, research, config. Ethereal added from effects will override self-retaining. This was set normal. The reason I know I was in here is because I had to turn off unlocks. Number of changes available there, though. Alright. Oh, we could change what we're grabbing. Okay. Chop? Fight. Okay. A lot of incoming damage. We're gonna have to heal up. I don't like our positioning. We've got an elite in front of us no matter what. So, like... You fire on a skill... Yeah, Runic Pyramid isn't retained. Okay, and then... Runic Pyramid's weird, is I guess the part there. Okay, we want... Research, Laser Strike. Deal 8 damage to completed an experiment, deal 8 more damage. Okay. Let's go... Dev. Uplink. Bonk go. Bonk bonk. $18. Bonk bonk. Comet trick. Add night. Ooh! What a cool card there. Add an ion tail to your hand. Okay. Three plated armor, 3 metallicize. Okay. Weak potion is really nice. Exhaust the top card of your... I'm gonna skip on these. Alright, we're looking for a pretty useful thing here, I suppose. Bottled Flame. What would be the best Bottled Flame? I would love to bottle the research, actually. That's not... Yeah. I think this is our key. None of these are... Gravity Parry's like kind of the best looking one here. If there were a skill or a... Well, alright. Let's see if we die going into this. Okay. This actually should be really nice because the power gain should be really nice for knocking these out. So we can go... Research? That doesn't apply the weak vuln. Interesting. That's okay. Oh, like, this has strength applied to it, but it doesn't have the, like... Okay. Alright, 27 incoming. Whenever a card phases, gain 2 temp manipulation. Whenever 3 cards phase, gain 1 manipulation. Okay. We need blocking this turn. So we're probably playing the influx. Do I want to eat the burn? How am I dealing with the enemies on this? This only does 3 damage because of... You know, I could play this and it would phase, right? Like, that would exhaust a copy of it, and then... But this is going to play for free anyway, so I don't really... We don't have anything huge to uplink. 27. Let's deal with that. What if I uplink as the last card? I don't know if that'll actually do anything. I think I want to target down jerks. Okay. That gets us the full block. It did double play. Okay. I didn't know that if that was going to work. Uplink at the end of the turn will let us copy the phased card. Very funky outcome, but it does work. Alright. The friends are back. So, uplink on this concealed carry will double play it. I want to go... And then that gets played, and then it gets... Then it double strength... Oh! Alright, boss. Ooh. That's a nice one to have. Excel charge. Starting your turn, choose one card in your draw pile, add it to your hand, gains ethereal. Gain one for status, and then encrypt data. Ah, okay. I like the Excel charge. Alright. We have... I could just, like... take... We found a couple ways that, like, force phasing from Grave. There's some cards, like, we just have a couple cards that exhaust as well in there. The data locking we could have picked up. Smithing would be like, give us Excel charge. Innate? That's actually a pretty dang powerful innate card. Like, if that's innate... Where am I going? Am I taking the shop after this with 300 bucks? The reason I'm thinking of the shop is that we got the meal ticket. You only have 300 bucks. The last attack you play each combat deals double damage the first time you play it next combat. Okay. You can only be played if every other card in your hand is a status. Okay. That's funny. I don't hate a toolbox. I love a toolbox. What is this? This turn, phase a copy of the next card you play? Coffee. Oh, it's just coffee. Toolbox is just a good thing. Gravity Parry gets a lot better with our power we're just adding. Can't get this and both. Card removal would be like this defend or this strike, like the unupgraded strike defends.
You want it? It's yours, my friend.
This is really funny, though. Double damage. It's like having a pen nib that's always active every fight. Sure, I'm in. Almost thinking about that bandage up, but that's like, I don't think necessary. I think it's a pen nib that goes every fight, so I think it's pretty strong. It won't be on this fight, but it'll be on every fight from this point on. Alright, we get to go Excel charge. Attack, and then uplink the gravity parry, which will double play it. So it does 5 plus 10, which is really cool. And then the energies will go off, at least one of them will, so next turn we have an extra card and draw, a card and energy. This relic is a really strong turn too. It's like a better, I will take the concealed carry to hand. Okay. Tex is annoying, but we draw so many cards who can. Oh my god. What do you mean 2 of them? I don't even know what I would do with 2 of them. Are you kidding me? I guess it's phase, so we'll have it for free. It's happening. We get +1 hand size every time it triggers too, so it's fine. We just have, like, thanks for the dazes, I don't care. My hand is too full. Send help. Uplink. I really like Uplink. I think that this is a good card to start adding. Cut through light. Whoa. Okay. Damn, this has some really fun designs on the different directions we can play. I think I'm avoiding playing the influx power here. We're just gonna do this and then defend. I'm liable to heal at the, So we draw, and then I want to take this out. Let's research. And then the overpower's on double damage, so... Hey, hold on, let's... give me generator support. I am normal and can be trusted with it. Get some Valas, get some Lobters, get some more generators in here. Every 3 times you progress. Ooh, okay. Generator is a Yu-Gi-Oh archetype. I mentioned that the art on Influx Power is Generator Boss Stage, the field spell for the archetype. Generator is a deck kind of built around the field spell that is you playing as the big boss. Anytime your opponent draws a card while you have this in play, you summon a generator from deck and then summon a ton of tokens that get eaten for the generator effects. They're here to raid your gender. Think that's lethal? No, not quite. Give me the gravity parry for free, please. Now this deck is doing some cooking. Permanently increase, or too late on that. Rigel Punch is something I think I can add, because it could be a search target. It's like upgrading a strike to have phase. This is so cute, though. Alright, I am gonna take the sleep on this one, just in case. I know there's some upgrades we could have, but I am a little worried about our long-term. Like, going into this with enough health to survive a Hyper Beam. Let's begin the experiment with... I think I actually want to search Entropy or Eclipse form here, right? Like, we want to make sure we can get the Eclipse going. Yeah, so we can go Eclipse form, uplink, conceal carry, and then uplink to full block. We gotta get the form going before we can... so things aren't too nasty. Okay. Research. Finally get the +1/+1. Entropy, I want to get down. I think this might be a turn for... like, gravity parry plus influx. I think that full blocks. Yeah. Okay. Couple turns left. Slowly building up our... Cool. So we get a gravity parry. That's phased. That's phased. So those are cards we don't have to worry about. We can end the turn with an uplink, and that'll be good too. Let's overpower. And then I'm gonna go Dev uplink. That upgrades in the deck, and that'll fire multi-fire on these when they go, or one of these. So exploit multi-fire, and then there's the exploit multi-fire. Cool. Oh, we might. There's the uplink. We can go grab this strike. Discard the top 3 cards of your draw pile. Cards with phase will have a copy exhausted. That's cute. Okay. Gravity parry gets whatever's out from under you. Then Particle Accelerator will mill 3 and just... That's fine. Okay. Here comes the Hyper Beam, 51, which we're ready for. Oh no, not the O5 command. Well, you know what? The O5 command happens on the same turn after, it'll deal 64 damage, and we'll both be on Hyper Beam. You got it, boss. And then uplink. Alright, fire the Hyper Beam. No draw. But we still get the tutor. Alright. Thank you for your input, 0513. Is this the research lab? The organization? Well. Eclipse form the next. This is fun. I really like this build we have going on that draws 100. Alright. Are you ready? Time to turn on the thread, and the thread, and the thread, and the thread. And then fire the Dark Matter Lancet. Then we'll fire all the threads. That's too many cards. It is. We have so many cards, Shavanu. Eclipse Form 2. Orbital. Okay, hold on. Add X orbital beacons in your discard pile. Deal 12 damage to all enemies per orbital beacon after all of them are played. The orbital strike. Okay. Ah! I mean, okay. Exhaust your hand. Add a copy of each card exhausted into your hand that costs less. Now we can just get another Eclipse form. Orbital strike. I kind of like the orbital strike. Because, like, the orbital beacons are really good for us because we have the upgraded access card. So, like, these +1/+1 strength decks plays are really good. Heavy containment. Exhaust your hand. Add a copy of each card exhausted into your hand that costs 1 less this turn. This might just be better, though. I think this is more interesting and doing some weird stuff. Whenever a status is created, shuffle a Magma Burn Plus in your draw pile. Thermite Blade. Magma Burns deal 50% more damage and can be played for a click to deal damage to all enemies. I think I'm fine taking the Fusion Hammer, honestly. Sorry, we're not status likers. This is a plan, and like we've seen a lot of stuff for it, but we're slow, kind of building up into the phase likers. Okay. $200. We are guaranteed to have to take this route. That one's non-negotiable. I think that means, like, this? We have $200 for this shop, and then we'll have... Yeah. You jerk. Whatever, the Awakened, we'll crush the Awakened one with power. The thing about playing powers is that you gain power. Ooh, okay. We'll get 2 plasma energies next turn. Yeah, okay, I like that card. Especially I like that card for us drawing 100 cards. Like, if we're drawing 100 cards, letting me, take the gravity parry from this. So let's get down the research. Let's get down the Tesla coil. Let's get down the black box. Then we'll burn some documents and play this uplink, which will copy the gravity parry. Bonk. Bonk. Go to 1. Calipers? How would they be in this, I wonder? Remember, we want to kill with something from our deck. We don't want to use the Ferris Blade for the kill because of our cool, Gardener. Overwrite, add a... Choose a card in your hand to add phase to. Lost immediate. No. The burnt documents. And then cut through light. Choose a card in your hand to add phase to. That's cute. I don't know if that's good, but it's cute. It like lets you fire Eclipse Form for free. Lets you double phase on some cards. Sure. Let's try it. Okay, heal up. The first 3 experiments created each combat have an additional trial. This one's not huge great for us because the Universal Access card is going to eat those, and the Universal Access card doesn't gain anything by having those. So that's kind of a note that isn't real. I might take another entropy. The funny thing with entropy is that, like, yeah, we can't upgrade it because we have the fusion hammer, which makes it a lot worse if it just gives us an ethereal card.
You want it?
I'm thinking nunchucks. And then, like, maybe R squared.
It's yours, my friend.
I don't hate entropy as well. Opening statement, which is a very fun variant on dramatic entrance. I'll grab a copy of R squared. We'll leave the rest. I will burn through full HP for these. Sad Nature, Enlightenment. Finesse, I love Finesse. I don't think we're debuffing. Might skip. Oh, this is still a 0-cost power I can play for, like, our research cards. I don't know if that's worth what we're doing. Our deck doesn't do this, right? We just don't apply. Impatience? Our deck has some... It's not a million attacks, but it's got... Nah, we're going to be holding attacks with phasing. I'm going to skip. I just don't believe... I don't believe that we want... Like, we're doing sad nature things. Honest to goodness, I might just lose the multi-threat. I'm not huge on the... Oh... Once we're going, it's kind of free damage. I don't know, I'm not sold on it. Not losing Research Plus, that's impossible. I'm gonna lose Finesse here. Sorry, Finesse. I think that this is worth it once it gets moving for us. I think it's I think it's one of the ways we're dealing a lot of damage as a fight goes on. I think we need it for that. Coming in hot this turn one. Usually there's one of these blocking or whatnot. Yeah, I think the threads are worth it because, like, once they're going, they're kind of our big damage dealer. We're gonna go grab... Oh, all of a sudden that dropped to 0. That's annoying. I'm just gonna keep going through it. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but there's no action I can take at this very moment to affect this. Very sorry, y'all. That's a pain in the ass. Do I have enough energy this turn to just grab... Oh, we're getting attacked for 1 million, though. We're gonna add phase to this so it double phases, and then we're just gonna kind of like send around damage. So this thing will double phase. It's gonna block a bunch for us. Oh, here's hoping the weather clears. Wow, that's a lot of defense though. That's good. This is probably a good place for us to grab research. Oh, I should have different ordered that. Alright, burn some documents off. We need enough to knock these two out. Give me... Heavy containment's gonna be funky this turn. Or if there isn't, next turn. Spend him if you got him. Experiment +1, play 1 attack. Okay, concealed carry and raging blade. This one's a lot more interesting with the +1 on that. Oh no. Transform, will I just knock out everything? Yeah. I know way up north, on the North Shore, by like Duluth on Superior, Lake Superior, they got like 2 to 3 feet of snow the last couple days. So it's been a lot up there. We're far south enough that we don't have that. We've just got like a couple inches and such, but okay. What do we want to tutor? Do I just want to grab Eclipse Form and get that going? Probably. Ooh, oh, we're gonna do some rude stuff. Hold on. You phase now. Alright. Let's go. Eclipse Form. Double Eclipse Form. Give me everything you got. And then exhaust your hand. Research, put up the entropy, put up the multi-threader, put up the developers, and then we're gonna hold for the phased gravity parries. So this one will phase. 51, okay. Okay, we kept the multi-threader at that state. Specifically because I figured that with all the card draw, the multi-threader was actually going to be more powerful as a thing that lets us punch through our opponent. Okay. Mummy hand, huh? You, in fact, have it, boss. I'm in. Alright, we'll take this. Mummy hand, huh? So we're going to take a little bit of a lump here because we don't have any offense or defense. We have only offense. Okay. So, take a couple lumps. Nothing we can't shift off, especially like... Ooh, do I just want to... I get the gravity parry... Yeah. So if I go ahead and heavy containment here... Then we can play the Eclipse form. And every other defend in the universe. But now we've got the card draw back on. They don't want this to go long because of those burns. Let's go development, give you a second phase. Too much damage incoming right now. I was hoping for a little different firing on that. That's okay. Alright. Again, we have to... Ooh! Okay, never mind. Everything's fine forever. Data mining. Exhaust one... Exhaust one card, draw 3 cards next turn. Okay. Might take another concealed carry. Uplink has also just been really good. I don't mind more of that. I know with... I'm gonna believe in Uplink. Alright, let's just go ahead and take our recall now. Gamble? Don't hate a gamble. Then we're gonna get a rest at the back there, so. I don't believe in these. Okay, and that double plasmic energy is because of that piece there, so... we have Eclipse form in the hand. Let's go grab a gravity parry just to have that. And we'll overwrite that into that. Eclipse form. And then... Alright, then we don't know what we're gonna get here. Okay. Not too cursed. Alright, yeah, we just are playing with fire. There's no avoiding it. Everything's zeros. That's hilarious. Okay. So we'll draw our hand. Let's go grab the gravity parry. Put up the multi-threaders. And then we're gonna be fine rotating this. And then we uplink, that'll double gravity parry. Crunch. Crunch. Okay. I love this. This is just silly nonsense level of, like, what's coming out of this. Alright, let's go ahead and uplink the conceal carry. And then we can play Impact Slash if we got our hand empty, right? This card is awful. Okay, what do you do? Centrifuge. Select exactly 5 cards with unique card types in your hand. Create experiments with the trials, 3 trials of those cards with play 1 type as their condition. They have complete exalt. What? 5 card types? So we need a curse. Ooh, trial run looks fine. Alright, we're going over here. That's what we're moving towards. $180 gold? We're gonna have a shop in the back behind the Awakened one. I'll keep the gold. I think we can better spend it. Alright. So our powers should make this one a lot cleaner. I don't want these, thanks. Okay, so we go block. Gravity parry. Free. 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 Okay. Heal 7 on these daggers is, like, funny. Alright, so we're drawing a billion cards. Finalize. Choose an active... Hold on, I'm reading. Choose an active experiment. Progress it until it finishes. Gain... What? Hello? Yeah. Okay, so I can't spend all of my energy on Neutralizer Serum, then play Finalize, because, like, that won't function. Let's grab a research here. So if we can make Finalize cost 0, then all of a sudden things can get sillier. There we go. Okay. So now we can go neutralize, finalize, trial run, we'll give this phase. And then the Revenant Research gives us 1 million defense. Well. Exhaust the hand. Put it all back. And then uplink the plasmic energy. Oh, that has a Etheric too. It's not the good plasmic energy. So we redraw everything. Cut through light is wild. Let's go grab a gravity parry. Uplink, cut through light. Okay. And we're clean through. Darkstone. Got our final key. This, like, extremely, like, deep-fried Dire, like, that is just an incredibly big zoom on Dire, right? Editor on a bunch of MBT videos. Ooh, Comet Strike, though, gives us the Ion Tail. Oh, these are both really good. Because Ion Tail is something we, like, super get using. Ion Surge is random, like... Let me go Ion Surge. On rarity, specifically. I don't want either of these two in the opener. That's fine. Okay, we get a bunch of energy and a bunch of cards next turn. And then we get a tutor on top of the... after the draw. This would be a good spot to fit in Eclipse Form. This would be a good spot to fit in Eclipse Form. Okay. I don't even need to play it. And then we can uplink to double it at the end of the turn. This is why uplink is a card I'm super in on. Now we've got 2 Eclipse Form. Your current maximum hand size is 10. Your current maximum hand size is 12. Give me the concealed carry. I'm gonna lead with research before anything happens. Oh, okay, now we're good. That one's ethereal, so we just hold it. Yeah, the Spiker has some powerful offense against us. Are you dead to an uplink? I think you're dead to an uplink. Cool. Rigel Punch, Conceal. I think Rigel Punch. I actually do think I want one more copy of a strike that moves out of our hand. Then Dev plus defense, upgrading the deck. The Maw's always very silly, I think. A fight that, like, can really just do some, like, tiny nothings. Or very big things. Who can say? I want... Overwrite. Then... there! And then we full block. Oh no, okay, well. Every time we get this freaking O5 command, like, well, alright. We're burning through our artifacts. Another. We're out of artifacts. All these cards have phase 2 and phase 3. Okay. Analyze, burn document, rage. Okay. Well, let's take our rest, get ourselves back up to reasonable health, and now we've got the Awakened One to fight. Analyze this late is just too sad. I don't want you in an opener, and I don't want you here either. Okay. No, uplink will be good. Because we have the double plasma energy now. Love to play a card that watch several minutes of effects happen, yeah. Oh my god, the centrifuge? Okay. Okay, and we don't have anything that centrifuge, so we just pass through it. Data mining. Let's get... How's this hand look? Okay, we're gonna double the black box, I think. Actually, we're gonna super mine the black box. Okay. Then I'll play this specifically so that my uplink hits the black box. That means every time we phase, we gain 6 metallicize, and that'll start going wild. Give me the gravity parry, and then we're gonna go ahead and fire off the heavy containment. Here we go. I didn't recognize that. I mean, I guess it makes sense that'd be dire on the generator card there. Okay. You're clear. We want to go just play the rest of this hand, then? At least the... Like, okay, your ethereal phase... So we hold you. Oh, I have 23 metallicize right now. Okay, well... it halves every turn, you know? Put the multi-threader in. And then put the multi-threader in. And then trial run. Okay. $48 damage incoming. System error. Let's go grab... No, thanks for the raid. Hey, everybody. We are doing some, like, very fun combo research going on here. You might notice that we have an illegal number of cards in hand, which is always a good start. The main setup we're going with here are that the cards have Experiment, which is like you play them and then they go set up here, and then they do their thing. After you meet their condition, this is like play a power on both these, because we're out of powers. The other bit we're playing with is Phase, which is when you exhaust the card, play it. And then we have a lot of cards that like flip off of that. Multi-thread, 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 multi-thread. And then let's go ahead and uplink. That'll fire all the multi-threads. Then we gravity parry. Yeah, we just play everything but the system error, because the system error will do its thing on its own. Alright, I think this is the turn where everything falls over. Tutor a multi-threader, play a multi-threader, play a multi-threader, play a multi-threader, and then uplink to fire them. Our 8 cores working exactly as needed. Alright, and with that, it's now time to place your bets. What do you think the score is on this run? Where do you think this one lands? It's very different with what we're doing. You're obviously taking more hits, so I'll leave you to make your guesses. I'll be right back. Okay, looks like we got bets in. Let's go ahead and hit the button, see where we're gonna land on this. You hold your sword and aim your gun. 895. So the 900s are right out. 850, 851. Bearminator 84 is a little too high, but that looks like Betamax Hipster at 851 has this one. Had a very wide choice on the hits on here, but congratulations. Betamax Hipster, you got the hit. All yours. All right, let's go fight the heart. I feel like we're fine as long as we like live through the first two or three turns on the heart. Our setup is so strong. Well, specifically having the innate deck searcher that gives a card a
You want it?
wing beat. Chaos theory is here for us. Okay. Sure. I like oddly smooth stone. Don't hate that. I like potions. Just have some potions available. Research grant. I can't buy these two and the stone because that's... I'm thinking about the speed potion because we've got, you know what? Yeah, we'll do this.
My friend. You want it?
The idea here is that the Dex pays out on the Universal Access card. Okay. Not a great turn one, but we have our tutors, so it's gonna be okay. That's so much damage incoming. Let's grab the other gravity parry so that we can do a ton of gravity parrying with a heavy containment. Okay. Can I just kill you? No, not quite. Now we want to let the gravity parry be the card we eat here. Okay. Search on this turn is going to be... Try and get Eclipse for him. There we go. Block, uplink, pets. Okay. That went just fine. That's cute. So, like, uplink. Okay. The uplink is just such a good card in this deck. Plasma, play the Tesla coil, and then we're done. Okay. R squared. Okay. Alright. Showdown with the heart. Opening hand, I want... Okay. So we go... Entropy... Get a billion decks. And then we add phase to this. And now we have +6 decks, so every card we play is huge. Give me the Eclipse form. Let's get that moving. Ooh, we got some uplinks. Okay, so we can go uplink. Conceal? There we go. Add the subspace strikes to my hand whenever we exhaust a status. Luckily, we were able to do that with... Yo, Orbital Strike in this... Oh, I'm so happy to have Orbital Strike in this. Okay. That makes the nunchuck go off, so I can, like, Orbital Strike just for one? Is that fine? Or do I want to, like, save it for another turn? It's gonna phase? Oh, it's gonna phase. Oh, I have, like, 60 damage incoming. I should, like, maybe do something about that. Okay. Crunch. Okay, we want to go... Uplink for the exploit. And then plasma. And we don't need to actually play anything. We can just go neutralizer serum because we're not taking any damage this turn. Number of these get removed from our hand, which is nice. Oh, we still get some more subspace strikes. We still have a couple of those. Alright, incoming big hits. Hand size is currently 13. We'll grab a... Okay. So that's where big damage starts coming in. I think I'm probably gonna research Grant. Then we get to phase that. You ever hear of those calipers? I haven't. Hey, another entropy. Uplink. I'm gonna go ahead and start with uplink on carry to get us some strength. Then we can draw cards. Set up the multi-thread. All right. We're under threshold, so that's good. Exhaust all statuses in your draw pile. Add a plasmic energy to your discard for each one. Okay. Exhaust all statuses in your hand. That's funnier. So our deck still has the burn and the wound, so might as well, turn those frowns upside down. And then we're going to play the uplink, and that'll let Gravity Parry go off here next. $50. All right, we're almost there. All right. Turn on the threaders. Turn on the research grant. And let's go ahead and overpower. I'm really impressed with the way that this builds. Obviously, at the end here, you can see we were in, like, Combo Town, where it's just like, things are happening. Here's effects, here's whatever, you know, it's all just sort of rolling. But it builds really nicely. Like, the experiments we have our starting experiments, which are very, like, simple to understand, and we have a lot of direction to go into. You have fun art? Dude! Yo! Love you, Totally Awesome. Thanks, Totally Awesome. I love Totally Awesome. Little toad on orange on toad. Again, there's the generator stuff in here, so we're gonna have other little Yu-Gi-Oh bits. It's what a fun little section unlock. $13.95. This has a lot of fun positives. Super love the like I've been saying, the way that the common stuff teaches you how experiments work is really nifty. And then, like, the way that phasing has these different styles of enabler. We have exhaust cards that enable it. We have cards that let you replay a copy. We have cards that let you eat a copy in the grave or pulled in for the experiment stuff. We also have all the status stuff with the burns and the short circuits and things that let us play with those and eat those for positive benefits. Got the dark matter lancet. We have a very big power bit going on with all these like power pieces, power generations, our starting thing caring about powers. I don't know how we would have had to like sidestep this, but I can see the power in this. They all phase, right? Heavy containment was doing nonsense. Oh, we had cards we didn't see either. Dematerialize. Uh-huh. Sulfur pod. What was 4? Okay. Anyway, I'm glad that I had this one on the top of the... This one was, again, one of the ones I had at the top of the list. With the announcement of Slay the Spire 2, the list got resorted. So we're going to be, you know, experiencing Slay the Spire 2 in the near future. Looking into it, we're definitely, when Slay the Spire 2 comes out on the 5th, you can expect the streams from then forward to be focused on that. We'll see if that goes into multiplayer immediately, or if we do that like after getting a first run or two. There's going to be a lot of it. You can trust on that, though. So, well, thank you for the researchers. What a fun pair. So, yeah, thank you all for joining. If you want to catch more, you can always follow, see when we're live, subscribe, and get access to the cool skulls and slimes. Thanks, Gnome, for the raid. But if you're just here having a good time, can't ask for more. Next week will be more Slay the Spire 2. Will be the last of our Slay the Spire mods on the list. I've got a couple that are at the top of one. I think I've got one next week will be. And then Slay the Spire 2 Friday following. Rip to TMNT. That'll still get its time on Mondays, but probably. Maybe, we'll see. Anyway, thank you all for joining. Have a good night, everybody.